Good morning, Year 1. For today's maths lesson, you are learning to find one more and one less. So we'll begin with our anchor, and I would like you to identify the hidden numbers. So you need to count on in your ones to work out what these missing numbers are. Remember, when you are counting on a number square, when you get to the end of a row, you need to start at the beginning of the next row. So pause the video now and have a go. And here are the answers. So well done if you managed to find all of those. And now we're going to talk about finding one more and one less than a number. And in this example here, we have made the number 23 using 10 frames. So there are 2 complete 10 frames. So we have got 10 and another 10, which is 20. And then we have just got 3 counters or 3 ones in the third 10 frame. So altogether, there are 23 counters. If we want to find what one more than 23 is, we need to add another counter. So now we have got 24. And we know that one more than 23 is 24. This time we have built 18 using the 10 frames. So we have got 1 10 here and 8 ones in the second 10 frame. And we are looking to find what one less than 18 is. If we are trying to find one less than a number, we need to take one away. So we know now that one less than 18 is 17 because there are 17 counters left. This time we have built the number 45 using straws. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 10s because there are 10 straws in each bundle, and there are 5 ones. Altogether, there are 45. If we are looking to find what one more than 45 is, we need to add one more straw. And if we add one more, we now have 46 because we now have 6 ones. This time we have built 31. We've got 3 10s and 1 1. And we are looking to find what one less is. If we are finding one less, we need to take one away. And we have now been left with 30 straws. So one less than 31 is 30. This time you're going to have a go. So count up how many fish there are altogether here, and then you have got to work out what one more than that number is. When you've done that one, move on to the 10 frames with the spiders. Again, work out how many spiders there are here, and then work out what one more would be. So pause the video now and have a go. For the first one with the fish tanks, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fish in the first fish tank and then another 5. So there are 15 fish to begin with. If we add one more, we have got 16 fish. So one more than 15 is 16. And with the spiders, we have got 10, 20, and then 9. So we're starting with 29 spiders. And if we add one more, we have 30. We have got 3 10s. So one more than 29 is 30. And this time you're doing the same, but you are finding out what one less is. So count how many base 10 you have got to begin with, and then take one away to work out one less. And when you've done the first one, move on to the second example. Work out how many there are to begin with, and then take one away. Pause the video now and have a go. So for the first example, there are 1, 2, 3 10s, which is 30. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 37. If we're finding out one less, we need to take one away. So we are left with 36. So one less than 37 is 36. And for the second example, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10s and 2 1s. So altogether we have got 52. And again, if we're finding one less, we need to take one away. And that has left us with 51. So one less than 52 is 51. With this example, we have got a number square, and you're being asked to find what one more than 46 is to begin with. So if you are finding one more than 46, you need to find 46 on the number square and then count on 1. And then you have got some further questions to answer, based on some other numbers. You need to read carefully if you are finding one more or one less. So if you're finding one more, you count forwards. If you are finding one less, you count backwards. Pause the video now and see if you can answer these 4 questions. Okay, so for the first question, one more than 46 is 47. For the second one less than 21 would be 20. One less than 34 is 33. And one more than 40 is 41. And here you've got some number sentences. and you're being asked to fill in the missing numbers. So the first one, 1 less than 38 is what? The second one, 1 more than something is 50. Third one, 16 is 1 less than something. And the fourth one, something is 1 more than 19. You may find it helpful to use a number square to help you with this if you can't imagine the numbers in your head. So pause the video now and have a go. Okay, so 1 less than 38 would be 37 because we're just counting back 1. 1 more than something is 50. So for this, we're actually trying to find what 1 less than 50 is, which would be 49. So if we found 1 more than 49, we would get to 50. 16 is 1 less than something. So to work out the answer, we actually have to work out what 1 more than 16 is, which is 17. So if we read that back, 16 is 1 less than 17. And then for the last one, something is 1 more than 19. So for this one, we are looking for 1 more than 19, which is 20. Okay, for this example then, use the digit cards to create 3 two-digit numbers you can find beside each other on a number line. So if we were counting, these 3 numbers would be after each other. Okay, so we have to look at the digit cards that we've got and work out which numbers we can make. We can only use each digit card once. Okay, so looking at these, I can see that I could make 48. And then I could make 49. And I know that 1 more than 49 is 50. So the answer would be 48, 49, and 50. Because if I was to look at a number line, these 3 numbers would be beside each other. And for this next question, it says, look at the straws. Martha says 1 less than this would be 25. Explain Martha's mistake. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to work out what number is represented by the straws. And we have got 1, 2, 3 tens, which is 30. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. So the number represented by the straws is 35. Now Martha says that 1 less than this number would be 25. But we know that she's made a mistake because 1 less than 35 is 34. So the mistake that Martha has made is she has found what 10 less than 35 would be. Because 10 less than 35 is 25. So we can begin by saying 1 less than 35 is 34. Martha has found 10 less instead of finding 1 less. And for this example, check Orla's test. So she has done 14 add 1 equals 25. And she's got 14 counters here. So she's got a 10 counter and then 4 ones. But we know that 14 add 1 is not 25. It should be 15. So we need to correct the mistakes. And the mistake she has made is she's written the wrong answer. And then for the second one, she's put 21 take away 1 equals 19. And she's got 2 10s and a 1 to show 21. But if we take 1 away, we don't get 19, we get 20. So that is her mistake. And here are your questions for today. So for silver, if you have some objects at home that you could use, this could be any object that you have, use these objects to make each number. So you're finding 1 more than 21, 1 more than 34, 1 less than 41, and 1 less than 30. And then for question 2, use different colours to show each number on the grid. So find the number on the grid and then you need to work out either 1 less or 1 more, whichever the question is asking you for. Question 3, you need to fill in the missing numbers. So here you've got 31 in the middle and you need to work out what 1 more is and 1 less. On the second one, you haven't been given the middle number, but you know that 1 less is 31. So when you've worked out that, what this number should be, you can then work out what 1 more is. Okay, so you need to think carefully about this table. And then for question 4, you have got a reasoning problem. So you need to work out who has the greater number, Whitney or Dexter. And then for gold, you've got some of the questions similar to the examples we've done together. And for platinum, you've got some more challenging reasoning and problem solving questions.